Hello folks, Cal Kellogg here, and I'm coming to you today to talk about two absolutely huge striped bass. The first one I want to talk about is this fish I posted about yesterday. Now, I said yesterday that this fish was caught on the Sacramento River on Sandy Beach, and that is totally inaccurate. I had some bad information. I was getting texts from a bunch of people. This is absolutely a 60 pound or 60 plus pound East Coast striper that was apparently caught on April 18th. And I've gotten a bunch of conflicting information. This guy's name might be Philip. He might be Paul. He might be Daryl. He might be an auto mechanic. He might be a barber. And the fish might have been caught in New Jersey, Delaware, or Pennsylvania. So anyway, if you happen to be in Pennsylvania and you find a mechanic shop that's a part-time barber shop manned by a guy named Philip, Paul, or Daryl, you can get the full breakdown. But the bottom line is this fish was an absolute monster, apparently caught and released. Good for him. And man, I just gotta appreciate a fish like that. I don't care if it was caught on the surface of Mars. But we also have another really big striper, and this one came from the great state of California. It came from the California Delta a couple days ago. I actually have this guy's name, but I'm not gonna publicize his name because I don't want him getting a ration of angry comments because he did kill this fish. Now, feast your eyes on this 58 pound California Delta bass that was caught just a couple days ago. Here we go. Look at that stud of a fish. It looks like it could eat that baby right there. Anyway, this fish was caught somewhere in the Delta. I think they tried to revive it, but it just didn't make it. But anyway, from the word on the street, this fish weighed in at an incredible 58 pounds. Now, they exist. I've got a buddy a number of years ago that caught a 65 pounder out in the Delta, just randomly plugging for black bass with a little tiny rattle trap, a half-ounce rattle trap. So anyhow, they do exist. What an incredible fish. So this week, we've had the pleasure of seeing pictures of two absolutely incredible stripers. We got the East Coast monster right there, caught and released, and we've got the West Coast monster right there that is going to end up in some fish tacos. Anyway, in closing, a lot of pictures, a lot of info comes my way, and I get super, super excited about big fish, particularly big stripers and big salmon. So I got that picture. I got some info. I'd mentioned it in my fishing reports. I couldn't find a picture again. Someone had texted me the picture with some info, and I ran with it, but appreciate it for what it is. I screwed up, but that is a monster fish. Let's take one more look at both of them. Look at that. Look at that 60 plus East Coast fish. And tell me that doesn't look like Sandy Beach with all those toolies there. So anyway, I was totally suckered on that one. But this one here, definitely not Sandy Beach. Looks like it's in outside somebody's workshop. But anyway, a 58 pound Delta striper. So they're out there. They exist. So once again, same thing I said yesterday. Tomorrow kicks off the weekend. Get out there and get your bass on. I'll be out there searching for stripers this weekend, and I'll let you know how I did. Until then, this is Cal Kellogg, and I'm signing off. Get after those bass. Thanks, folks.